TWB Podcast Hotline.
And you're actually in Minnesota this weekend for the UFC show. What were your thoughts on the GSP Fitch title match?
GSP was a little surprising. I thought he wasn't maybe as big as he's been in the past, and he really put a lot of effort in that first round trying to finish Fitch. And I think he got tired in that cost him, in the rest of the rounds because of that so much effort he put in the first round. And Fitch did a good job. Came out there and tried to stay and fight the whole time. I got to be real honest though. I was kind of bored with the match. It was the last fight of the night, and halfway in the third round, I got up and I left the arena just because the match wasn't that exciting to me, and I just left.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I'm guessing you were more interested in watching Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, that's actually why I went up there, was to watch Brock. My wife wanted to go up there, so we took two other couples with us, and that's why I went up, is because I wanted to watch that big wrestler manhandle somebody, and that's what he does. He's so athletic, but yet he's so strong. It's amazing. So if it wasn't for Brock on the card, I probably wouldn't have went up there.
Absolutely. And a hot topic lately has been the pound for pound debate. Who do you see as the best pound for pound fighter in the world right now?
Right now, well, I think GSP's last fight definitely takes him out of the running right now. And Anderson Silva is looking tough, and maybe he would be one of the guys. BJ Penn's always going to be up there. He's a tough guy. So I mean, maybe one of those two guys.
So are you hoping we're going to see a GSP Penn too?
Well, I heard that's going to happen. I sat right next to BJ during the fights, and we got along great. And he was rooting for GSP just so that he got his shot. He wasn't going to fight Finch, I don't think, but he was going to fight GSP if GSP won. So he was rooting for GSP, and I really didn't care, to be honest, who won between the two. And he told me that's the next fight for him.
Now, I've got to ask you about the recent Elite XC show, because you must have been proud to see your buddy Robbie Lawler retain his middleweight title.
When you're, his opponent Scott, Robbie just come off a fight where it got stopped in the third or fourth round, and Robbie's opponent Scott took a big beating in that fight, and then was going to have to come back 3 months later and fight Robbie again. How do you train for that? How do you get mentally focused? How do you do a lot of things? You know what I'm saying? Because you're going into a guy who just beats you up. You know what I'm saying? So mentally, I didn't think Scott was going to be there, and I knew if Robbie put some pressure on him that Scott might fold a little bit. And I'm not saying Scott's weak-hearted or mentally weak. I'm saying he's human, and it's just tough to go in against somebody who just beat you up as bad as Robbie did last time. So, I mean, it kind of went Robbie's way. He got him in a bad spot, hit him with some good shots, and Scott went down. So, I mean, Robbie's tough. People don't realize how hard that guy hits until you're in the octagon with him. And, he's one guy I don't like sparring.